Welcome to another RES Wave update. Okay, in this video, I'm reverting back to the old count that we have seen the end of Wave B. I have done some research, and one of my loyal followers and members of the RES Wave community has shared with me a lot of information lately, which has helped improve the analysis that I can provide to you as we attempt to grow this community into one that can basically end up in closed groups, members only, sharing ideas with all sorts of insider information, which I'm finding to be so invaluable right now. And I'm going to share a little bit of that with you now. Okay, so according to this analysis, we have seen a top in Bitcoin. The wave B, now we're going to see um, we are basically seeing the top right here. All right, let me go to the 1 hour chart and explain why this is the case. Okay, remember I said we cannot break 42,000 or 43,000, whatever it is. All right, it will invalidate the count that we had that predicted that this would go to 200,000. But since then, I've been having conversation with my loyal followers and loyal members, and I have learnt so much more, and we are going to grow this thing. It's going to be amazing. But right now we have broken the low of the lowest point of wave 4, which is the red line, the one that I said that if we break it, it changes everything. So I've gone ahead and I've aligned the waves to the way that I had them before. We do have some sharp corrections here, which are reconciled in alternation terms. When you look at wave 2 here, it was short and sharp. Look at wave 4, it was sideways extended. The same deal when you look at this wave 4 here, right? It is also sideways extended, whereas down here, it's very short and small. Okay, now with that out the way, I must tell you that this is not financial advice. We do our best to bring you the best possible analysis available. If you want to look at this as a head and shoulders pattern, by all means, you can do that. It does display all the characteristics of one. You've got the head in the middle and the two shoulders on the side. You've got the wave counts, and you've got the break of the low. Okay, so this, I believe, is going to head much lower, and this does not influence the XLM view. In fact, it reinforces it. Research done on XLM versus BTC confirms the reason why we're going to see such a large percentage rise in XLM. Therefore, we have done everything in our power to figure out as soon as possible when all this is going to happen, so we can get it to you ASAP, to warn you, to let you know that if you are heavily invested in Bitcoin, you should lighten the load just to be safe. That is just not financial advice. It's just analysis that I'm bringing to you according to RES Wave. We are growing our community so we can share information, so we could learn a lot more about what's really going on. So this should be a 1 back here. That was wave 1. So stay tuned. There is so much more coming in the terms of Bitcoin analysis and how they relate to the different cycles between altcoins and Bitcoin, right? And the flow on effect that happens through Bitcoin into the alt markets, vice versa. I still have a lot to learn. I still have a lot to process, but we are looking at wave 1 and 2 down. My best guess here, if I had to end this video right now, I would end it off with basically this is This is wave one. Okay. I'm not going to give you anything else apart from that yet. The thing that is the confirmation spot, if this is wave two, it would be 33535. So basically this area, you'd have to use that as an entry point, like so, and you'd have to use this top here as the high for a stop. At this stage, I can't give you more than that because this looks like a 5-wave move. However, it looks like it still might be in progress, and we still might see some further price action as we play around or at is retests the break of this particular break of the lowest point of wave 4 from the previous wave C of wave B. Okay, so more to come. This is just the beginning. Doesn't affect XLM. XLM is still heading to $55, and I will explain to you in future videos why that is the case. But for now, stay tuned and be safe. Hopefully you found this video interesting and informative. Thank you for watching.